make a move and the bunny gets it.
I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
It's showtime.
Psychically, I'm very well endowed.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Truth or dare, boy, Lasso's got you now. Spill it quick, don't make me ask how.
I love you.
welcome to the Monday night show. Buddy is thinking. Got a guest backstage. So I'll go to let me see. What is the best way to bring him aboard? All right, I'm gonna go with Wayne's World.
I'll take it.
Welcome to the show, Jared.
How you doing? Long time.
There you go. You know, when I was thinking about doing a show on Wonder Woman, the 1970s Linda Carter, I was thinking there's kind of a short list of like Wonder Woman experts in my immediate vicinity. I would say expert, but that would probably diminish what you basically are.
Oh, thank you.
What's the name of your show for everybody?
Many shows, but two of which are under Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman Wednesday, and I just did Amazon Answers like a couple hours ago, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. So we're talking about somebody who kind of lives, breathes, and kind of like probably has a sex doll somewhere. Anyway, not just
I can
speculation.
neither confirm nor deny.
It's pure speculation. Anyway. What am I going to say?
Shoot an arrow like Cupid. I'll use a word that don't mean nothing, like lifted. I sang on do what you like, and if you missed it, I'm the one that said just grab them in the biscuits.
Grab them into biscuits, definitely. Anyway, welcome to the show. Anyway, we are kind of a little loose around here. All right, so you are a Gal Gadot Wonder Woman.
Largely,
fan.
yeah. I like Linda as well. Let me be clear.
Okay. That's like it's not either or. It's a both and. So
because both of them represent Wonder Woman at two different eras in her publication history. The Linda Carter one is more of the more classic Silver Agey Wonder Woman.
Right. Yeah. She's kind of yeah. I mean, in a way, she's a forerunner for a lot of this girl bossery that we're seeing today.
Except with her, it was done well.
Yeah, except for her, it was definitely done well. She didn't lose the femininity at all. So first thing I wanted to play is I'm going to play the first season opener. Now, I wasn't aware that the first season opener was actually was completely animated. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yep. So let me hold on a second. Let me play that right quick. That up here. Okay. Here. Let's see. Right. Here we go. Nope, that's the... All right. All right. Let me share this right quick. So this is season 1. Right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Stars.
Wonder Woman!
There you
Wonder
go.
Woman! All the world is waiting for you.
So yeah, it was like
Power you
animated.
possess.
I remember,
In your
vaguely
satin
remember
tights,
it.
fighting for your rights. And the old
It's just like a comic book.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder Woman!
This is the first season, so it was like World War II.
Wonder
Mostly.
Woman!
Yeah.
Now the world is ready for you.
There you go.
And
There
the
she goes.
wonders you can do. Make a hawk and dove, stop a war with love. Make a lion tell it true.
I like the rotoscope effect. Pretty cool.
Wonder Woman,
There you go.
get us out from under. Wonder Woman, all our hopes are pinned upon you.
All right, that's good enough. Yeah, I forgot that it was like animated. But I was there from the beginning, so I remember this like watching this as a kid. Very, very bad news. I just got here. Yeah. Oh well, there goes the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So he's kind of got his own thing on my channel here. So let me see. I'm gonna have to play it right quick. Yep, here we go.
If it's no Scottish, it's crap!
That's so
Yeah,
good.
so that's pretty much that's his theme right there. Let me. I usually bring up the. I usually try to like bring up the shows so I can tell when I'm getting when I get my stream taken down. These days, that's a crapshoot. You don't. You have no
Yeah,
idea.
exactly.
If you want to play anything, even if the
Particularly
system-
Warner Brothers property.
Yeah, especially Warner Brothers. Yeah, they are psychotic. So gonna attempt to play the season 2 opening. It was just like the one that was used most often. But we will see if I get away with it. But let's try it at least. Okay, here we go.
Wonder Woman,
There she goes.
Wonder Woman,
There you go.
all the world is waiting for you. And the wonders that you do. In your satin tights, fighting for our rights. And the old red, white, and blue.
That was so cool.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman, Wonder Woman. All of us are
I
counting
love
on
the cheese,
you
man.
and the power you possess. Putting all your might on the side of right and our courage to the test. Wonder Woman.
Okay, I'm too paranoid.
Yeah, exactly.
You just like, you know, but yeah. I mean, one thing about Linda Carter that you can never say is that she did not commit to the bit, because they were asking her to do all sorts of corny stuff, but like bending bars and stuff like that. But my God, she just went for it, man. Hold on a second. It's good to have a theme. Yeah, there you go. I don't think I've seen the Wonder Woman series, to be honest. You need to. You need to. That is your assignment. Need to find a copy of that. Anyway, so but I mean, when you look at the way she played it, I mean, she played it straight up and down like a dramatic role. I mean,
Yeah.
That's one thing we're missing today is like when these actors get these comic book roles, they're always winking and nudging at the audience. They're like, I know this is good.
Aren't these costumes stupid and stuff?
Yeah,
and I'm like, what?
Right. But I mean, here she is. She's in this push-up bra, eagle with the spangled, underwear and tiara, and she was working it, man. She was committing to the bit. I mean, totally. And her commitment to it just, it just, you overrode kind of like your, the verisimilitude, it didn't, you didn't take you out of the show when something really corny happened. I mean, when you see her, stopping a tank, you're kind of like, yep, she stopped a tank.
Yep, there you go. That's Wonder Woman.
That's Wonder Woman, right? They even did the invisible jet, which a lot of people kind of shy away from. But
yeah, because they're like, why does she need the invisible jet even though she can fly? It's because if she needs to bring cargo or if she has passengers.
And
That's
besides,
the explanation they gave.
She's freaking Wonder Woman. If she wants a freaking invisible
jet,
jet,
I'm like, why wouldn't she? Of course she doesn't need one, but why not?
Seriously, if you could have an invisible jet, why wouldn't you have one?
Yeah, of course.
Now, granted, it's a little odd that she's kind of like floating around in the sky, because she's not invisible, the jet is invisible. So
they've gone back and forth in the comics many times.
I've never quite understood that, but I mean, if the light's refracting around, then why wouldn't she be invisible? I think in the series they kind of like she was just flying like her flying through the air and the jets around her or whatever. But yeah, so oddly, and I mean, Lyle Wagner was kind of an odd choice for a leading man because before that he did Carol Burnett Show. And so it's like, I mean, he was handsome enough. I mean, he definitely had the looks for it. But I always thought that was a little strange. What if you're going to look around for a leading man? It's like, hey, let's check out the Carol Burnett Show. What?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why are you looking over there? But and to be honest, then when he was on the Carol Burnett Show, he played straight man roles most of the time. So I guess they thought if anybody can play straight against a ridiculous background, then it might be Lyle Wagner. So maybe that's why they chose.
That works.
But, okay, so I'm going to take us through the 10 most paused Wonder Woman moments.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we agree with these. So here we go. Oh, right. And share. All right. So here we go. Hopefully we won't get struck.
You likely still have this immortal image etched in your mind. The vibrant red strapless top blue star-spangled shorts and the magnificent tiara of an Amazonian warrior. This is Wonder Woman, the 1975 classic TV series that turned Linda Carter into an eternal icon in the superhero universe. The story follows the powerful Princess Diana, who chooses to leave Paradise Island to dedicate herself to protecting humanity. By her side is pilot Steve Trevor, the source of sweet romantic moments, but also the reason the duo frequently ends up in dire straits. However, the most shocking elements are the wardrobe malfunctions, or props so absurd that you have to rewind just to ask yourself, how could they ever come up with something that bizarre? But behind these legendary scenes lie countless behind-the-scenes secrets and strange details known to very few. Right now, we're going to count down the 20 most paused moments of all time. Before we get started, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our latest videos.
All right, this is weird Hollywood movie facts.
20.
Okay.
The Golden Eagle outfit and the sensitive secrets behind it.
I understand that I am Earthborn, Andros. This is my planet, my world. I know my mother, the Queen, and my sisters on Paradise Island would all agree with me.
The debut episode premiered with a classic look, of vibrant red tube-top blue bottoms, patterned with white stars and high-collared red boots. However, behind that glamorous appearance lay a grueling dressing process that few could truly imagine. To ensure the outfit stayed in place, the costume department designed a fixed inner lining. This lining was suffocatingly tight, reinforced with rigid steel boning and specialised adhesive tape. This caused immense difficulty for Linda Carter, particularly during scenes that required her to demonstrate physical prowess. If you look closely, viewers will notice that the bottom design in the early episodes had longer, more modest legs. However, to accentuate her figure and elongate the lead actress's legs, the hip cut was pushed significantly higher. This modification sparked a wave of mixed public opinion due to its perceived excessive sexiness.
There was
Another
no mixed
little-known
opinion.
fact, the satin and glossy fabrics
garbage.
were actually a nightmare for the skin.
Everyone loved
because
it.
the
Let's put it
material
that
was
way.
entirely non-breathable and didn't wick away sweat. Every single day on set became an exhausting battle. Especially during intense action sequences, the chest area of the costume was prone to shifting out of place. As a result, the production crew had to scrap a considerable amount of footage because the resulting images would have looked incredibly awkward if aired on television.
And we all are poorer for it. Okay.
All those weird costumes.
Yeah, I mean, that whole entire thing about a controversial costume choice.
It wasn't controversial.
Nobody was like,
Who would complain?
oh, she's showing too much. I mean, what's the supposed leading man look like 12-year-old girls?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. There's no definitely facts there. All right. Yeah. Every time they say something like this is controversial, all it means is like the critics and the moms that were
the modern critics are upset about it.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing how they're like, oh, this was so controversial, and we're like, I was there. There was nobody complaining, like at all. All right. So first, controversial dark swimsuit scene. Oh, I think I remember this one.
19. The controversial dark blue swimsuit scene.
Yes, I remember
In certain
this.
scenes, Diana appears in a deep blue swimsuit adorned with those signature stars. While it looks stunning on screen, the suit's extreme tightness actually made it difficult for Linda Carter to breathe during underwater action sequences.
Oh, yeah.
However, the biggest issue was cultural. The outfit was considered far too daring by the standards of the time.
Once again, that is garbage.
What? Based on what facts? I want to see some citations here.
Controversial to whom? So, yeah.
Upon closer inspection of the footage, it's easy to see why many viewers felt uncomfortable. The fit was so revealingly tight that audiences back then often joked, "I see London, I see France." Even though Linda Carter's superstar charisma still shone through, the producer's decision to squeeze a superheroine into such a cramped swimsuit, leading to suggestive moments on national television, was clearly a move that drew significant criticism.
No, it didn't.
From who?
Significant?
Yeah, significant criticism. I mean, who are these people that were criticizing?
Who would critique a hot woman in a tight suit?
Seriously, it was asked whether it was daring. Well, exactly. This is garbage. Nobody was or had a problem with this. No one. Okay. Now, even if the moms were a little bit on the modest side, they were like, they were all going like, "Man, I wish I had a body like that." It was like, aspirational that she had such a beautiful body. And of course, they might have had a problem if the husband was watching, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
But all this was started probably by Daisy Dukes. You know, Catherine Bach cutting up those shorts, and suddenly everybody was like, you know. So, you know, kudos to Catherine Bach, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. All right. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah.
The interrogation scene Wonder Woman is taken to Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
Get the camouflage net off the airplane. I'll get Wonder Woman inside. We have to take off as soon as she's inside.
You likely still remember that intense moment when Wonder Woman fell into Nazi hands and was escorted to Berlin. This scene is more than just a high-stakes confrontation. It harbours undertones that might make audiences blush when drawing parallels to certain sensitive themes.
Who is
the crux
blushing?
of the matter lies in the ironic contrast. Diana, the icon of unparalleled strength, suddenly becomes vulnerable and completely passive before the enemies surrounding her. To keen-eyed fans, the image of a powerful female warrior being restrained and forced to reveal the truth carries a peculiar allure. It unintentionally evokes the concept of power play, where the boundaries between fierce resistance and forced submission blur.
I think
in a
this person is
captivating
reading
way.
into this.
To explain why
yeah,
this segment
quite
has
a bit.
such a distinct flavour, one must mention William Moulton Marston, the creator of Wonder Woman. As a scholar who
Just
supported
because of
theories of
that?
dominance and submission, Marston incorporated Diana's bondage as a subtle metaphor for the intriguing nature of submission.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, first off, that makes sense because in particular at this time with Wonder, if you bound her bracelets together, guess what? She was powerless. This was her secret weakness.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
and it's like
Marston was a bit of a horn dog. I will give them that.
Yeah, but the funny part is the Marston family came out and goes, yeah, he was never going for bondage in Wonder Woman books. That's a lie.
Well, I mean, that's like a lot of people revising history based on modern morals. It's like, when did we become the nanny culture again? I mean, once upon a time, you had the satanic panic, and everybody was seeing Satan behind every tree, and it's like it's back, but it's all on the other side of the aisle now. And so now it's like, boob panic or something. Oh my gosh! I mean, look what they're doing to video games and stuff like that.
Don't even get me started on that.
I was trying to get you wound up just a tad, but anyway. All right. Here we go.
17. Diana running along the shore in a pale purple dress.
Okay.
Once again?
What do you think it is? I think it's called a parachute. But what's it
How would
doing
she know
here
that?
on Paradise Island?
No idea.
No Wonder Woman fan could ever forget this iconic scene. Diana runs along the beach in a pale purple Greek-style dress.
Yes.
Okay.
Under the sun
What's
of
the problem?
Paradise Island, the thin silk layers create a look brimming with vitality. That's
Yes.
exactly why,
And?
when pilot Steve Trevor crashed onto the shore, the first thing he saw was a real-life goddess. To be honest, I can't think of a more ideal place to fall from the sky. Waking up to see
So
Linda
this is
Carter
okay?
right before your eyes.
How's
It
this
doesn't get any
controversial?
better than that. I'd love to experience that feeling just once
Well,
myself.
it could be. He says
And
everyone
here's the
pauses
secret
at this
behind the
moment.
magic.
Oh, here we
The
go.
dress was
Okay.
actually a trap when it met the wind and seawater.
Yeah.
Every time Linda broke into a run, the long hem would wrap tightly around her legs. Combined with the sinking sand, she nearly wiped out more times than anyone could count.
Oh, so it nearly tripped her.
16.
Okay, I can understand.
Romantic scene.
Okay, well, I mean, once again, who is this person that's having a problem with this?
Yeah,
mean-
exactly.
I mean, Linda Carter in a gauzy light purple lilac dress is, not controversial. That's what you call sweeps. That's what you call, getting some, higher numbers, for your show.
That's what it's called, clickbait, but in the best way possible.
There you go. I mean, yeah, that definitely. Oh, the French maid costume. Okay, here you go.
Scenes between Diana and Steve Trevor.
Relax. Take it easy. We owe ourselves a little vacation. Some fun.
What are you doing?
The dialogues between Diana and Steve Trevor were the romantic soul that breathed life into the entire series. To me, they truly were a perfect match. While Linda Carter possessed a radiant beauty, Lyle Waggoner was the epitome of a true gentleman. Do you remember the scene where a Steve Trevor imposter flirted with Diana Prince, leading her to suspect his true identity? The fascinating part is that, for a brief moment, Diana actually seemed ready to return that kiss. However, in stark contrast to their on-screen warmth, the real-life relationship between Linda Carter and Lyle Waggoner was reportedly quite cold. Many fans much preferred the duo's interaction in Season 2. In Season 1, Diana often felt more like a secretary. By Seasons 2 and 3, while the focus remained on Wonder Woman, Steve truly began to recognise and respect her immense talent.
Okay.
15.
Oh, he recognized something.
Yeah, he was definitely. I assure you, he was on board. He was definitely on board. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I mean, how do you not get along with a woman that beautiful? I mean,
I know, right?
I mean, I'm basically like, what do you want, honey?
Yeah, I'm like, you can do anything you want to me.
Yep, definitely. Yep. All right. Visible plane. Okay.
Diana in the transparent plastic plane, the most ridiculed scene of the century.
Wahoo!
Los Alamos, this is Wonder Woman. Can you tell me if flight 690 578's arrived?
Wonder Woman.
Do you remember this one Diana Prince sitting in the cockpit, hands gripping invisible levers amidst the clouds? This was supposed to be one of the most advanced weapons of Themyscira, the stealth plane, capable of bypassing any radar. But instead, it became the most hilarious scene of the century. At the time, I probably felt just like you, wanting to mock this aircraft for looking like a cheap plastic toy. However, bringing it to the screen was actually a massive headache. The crew had to construct an entire airframe out of transparent plexiglass. But do you notice
how else are they going to do it?
If the plane is invisible to deceive enemies, then why are Diana and the interior decor sitting there, plain as day, in the middle of the sky? On top of that, being trapped inside this sealed plastic frame caused temperatures to soar, making Linda Carter extremely uncomfortable. Since everything was transparent, the actors had to stay incredibly focused to avoid revealing that they were essentially locked in such a cramped space.
The way I kind of explain the whole you could see her, I don't think we can actually see her like if you're in the world. I think that's more of so the audience knows where she is in the scene.
Right.
But it's like, well, yeah, exactly. But it's like with that, I'm like, okay, but it's like, so you want to say it looks cheap and plastic. Obviously, by today's standard, it doesn't hold up. But it's like, what did you expect him to do?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, you know. I mean, so many people are like trying to like make comics cool, you know, or trying to say this is cool or this is.
It's like
cool
Tom King is saying, "I wanted to make Wonder Woman cool." I'm like, brother, she's already awesome.
She is awesome. All right. It's kind of like Wolverine not getting his yellow costume to Deadpool and Wolverine. And what happened? The costume they made fun of the whole entire time when he put that mask on,
everyone cheered.
Everybody in the theater erupted. Why?
They also, it's kind of funny is that they made fun of that kind of in X-Men 97 where they're like, where they're finding their classic costume and they go, what do you expect? Black leather?
Exactly. And it's like what they think is like they're trying to like be cool with this stuff, But the truth of the matter is things are not cool because of people's taste. Things are cool because they are just what they are.
These characters and concepts and costumes have been iconic for a reason.
Yes, exactly. And if you start like pursuing cool, then you date everything. Because what's cool today, or quote unquote cool today, is not going to be cool tomorrow. You tie it to the cultural moment. And so you just got to let things ride. I mean, Captain America has this big old disc of a shield. If you try to like make that more cool, then then you lose the iconography of it,
Credit to the MCU for at least keeping the shield pretty much the way it should look.
Right. Not trying to make it cool because it's it is what it is, man. I mean,
it's funny how when they try and make stuff cool, they end up making it lame.
Exactly. And I mean, just let it ride, man. Just let it ride.
14. Dangling from a helicopter without safety gear, a producer's nightmare.
Oh, wow.
I could see why this would be a headache for someone in production.
Yeah.
In the episode, Ansel Castle, audiences were left breathless as they watched Wonder Woman fearlessly grip the landing skids of a taking-off helicopter. But here's the kicker. Linda Carter performed this entire stunt herself without a stunt double. Even more shocking, she clung to those skids as the chopper lifted off the ground, completely devoid of safety harnesses or any protective netting below.
My God.
Originally, the crew planned to shoot the scene using a much safer method. However, Linda managed to convince the pilot and the operators to let her do it personally.
Wow!
The producers were absolutely mortified by this decision. One tiny slip or a momentary loss of grip would have resulted in an unspeakable tragedy.
All hail the Queen.
Yeah.
13. The Bullets and Bracelets contest
That reminds
on
me of
Paradise
when
Island.
that reminds me of when Gal filmed the No Man's Land scene pregnant.
Oh, right.
So it's like, but it's like with Linda doing that without safety gear live. I'm like, oh my God.
Holy crap. I mean, I knew she did a lot of her old stunts, but geez, Louise, are you kidding me? Okay.
I'm getting anxiety just from thinking about it. I wasn't even associated with it. And I'm like, what?
I mean, can you imagine that conversation where she's like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna grip it. I'm the Wonder Woman. And it's like, but you're not
Imagine
Wonder
the
Woman.
producers going, you did what?
You did what? I'm sure producers are kind of like, oh my God, They probably didn't let them know about it till after the shooting.
Yeah, they're like, it's better to ask for
forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, exactly.
She pulled it off.
If I were the episode director, I'd go, and it looked great, didn't it?
It looked awesome. It's like, that's what we have stunt people for. That's crazy. I'm sure Tom Cruise has had like moments where people are like, "What, you want to do what?"
He's like, "I'm Tom Cruise. Don't say no to me."
Yeah, I'm Tom Cruise. It's like, okay, yeah, hang on.
Otherwise, my Scientologist gods will come for you. I had to.
Yeah. You don't want those thetans on your butt, Anyway. All right. Here we go. Number 13.
Go in peace, my daughter. And remember that in the world of ordinary mortals, you are a Wonder Woman.
Before departing her homeland, Diana had to endure a grueling trial to earn the title of Wonder Woman. You likely remember the iconic parting words, "Remember that in the world of ordinary mortals, you are a Wonder Woman." In the original script, this competition was far more brutal. However, to meet television standards, producers scaled back the violence, choosing instead to highlight the physical grace and agility of the Amazon warriors. Furthermore, the sound of bullets ricocheting off the silver bracelets was actually a clever mix of a hammer, striking an anvil, and a sharp whistle. To heighten the tension's sound, engineers had to align every millisecond so each clang matched the sparks flying from Linda Carter's wrists. Despite the cinematic magic, Carter was forced to wear heavy wire-laden bracelets all day under the scorching sun of the film set. 12. Drusilla's surprise appearance.
Okay, so the controversy there is what?
Yeah. Well, it says most pause moments. It's not necessarily most controversial.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, I looked at it pretty close. You see sparks come off of her bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, along with the sound of the ricochets. I mean, so I don't know if I was put in post-production, but that was pretty incredible.
It was. For back then, what they were able to do, it's
right.
That's why I love like classic TV shows and movies, because that's when you actually had to work to get the scene to work, as opposed to nowadays they'll be like just film it and then CGI it, or we'll have AI do it now. But it's like here, it's like no, how do we actually do this?
Yeah, how do we shoot bullets at a pretty woman and have it like ricochet off? Make it realistic. Yeah, so.
I'm half expecting another pause moment to go, that scene where she deflected bullets? Well, they actually shot a gun at her. I'm waiting for that.
It. Okay.
Yeah, it just worked.
Well, it's Linda Carter, so I'm pretty much sure she could do it. I don't know.
Appearance in America.
Drusilla! Hi, Diana.
Drusilla's Wonder Girl arrival in the United States didn't just stun Diana, it served as one of the series' biggest narrative jolts. But do you know the real reason behind her sudden appearance? Behind the scenes, the studio was quietly developing a spin-off series centered entirely on Wonder Girl.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Drusilla was a commercial lure designed to gauge audience interest. Producers wanted to see if a version of the hero who was younger, more impulsive, and more human than Diana could spark a new obsession. Here is the most intriguing secret actress. Deborah Winger was never truly invested in the role. Winger later admitted she felt suffocated by the superhero costume and used her entire salary to buy out her contract, successfully escaping the series after only a few episodes.
Huh. Well,
11.
So that's actually an interesting piece of trivia for that, because when Wonder Girl first showed up, it was aka Donna Troy. She was supposed to be a younger Diana, but then when they did a storyline showing Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl, it was because the writer forgot.
So
he was like, "Oh, she's supposed to be the same person? Oh no, make up a character."
Well, I mean, evidently they paired her with Robert Hayes and Richard Gere, so they were
not bad.
It's not like she didn't have some eye candy there.
Yeah, I think a Wonder Girl show could have done well if it spun off from this, and occasionally she shows up in the show, maybe. But I think it could have done well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Superboy series that did okay. Yeah. It's kind of a memory hold now, but it was pretty big on Saturday mornings for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't even find video of it now.
Mm-hmm.
A stunt, deflecting bullets with silver bracelets.
Again? With this?
Please tell me it was real. Please tell me it was
You likely remember the iconic scene where Diana shields Steve Trevor. An explosion rings out. Diana Prince doesn't flinch. With extraordinary speed, she raises her silver bracelets. Sparks fly everywhere as bullets ricochet amidst the clanging of metal. Few realize that the production eschewed CGI to create those sparks. Instead, they attached miniature explosive squibs directly onto Linda Carter's bracelets. Each time she performed the deflection, Linda had to execute her arm movements with pinpoint precision. A deviation of just 1 millimeter could have resulted in burns or a trip to the hospital. In the sequence where Diana protects Steve Trevor, we see only a woman of supreme poise. In reality, she had to fight the natural reflex to blink when dangerous objects were inches from her face. She trained extensively to keep her eyes wide open while explosives were
Yeah, she doesn't
detonated
even
right on
flinch.
her wrists.
Yeah, I remember that. She didn't even flinch, man.
Yeah.
The more we're watching this, the more I'm like, okay, Linda Carter might have been the chick. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. I always respected her and liked her version of Wonder Woman. I have even more respect for her, seeing all the crap she had to go through. She was dangling from a helicopter, and she almost had her wrist burned.
No, seriously.
What?
They're like, well, way we're going to like imitate you deflecting bullets is we're going to attach explosive devices to your wrist.
Yeah, we're gonna put hand grenades on your wrist. And she's like, "You're gonna do what?"
And it's like,
don't worry, we'll pay you more. She's like, all right.
And by the way, you gotta make sure you don't flinch when something explodes on your wrist. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. And she did it. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. The more we go, the more I'm like, oh, holy crap, this woman was
10.
Awesome.
Diana Prince knocked unconscious by aliens.
Ah, okay. I don't remember this.
That's quite an alien design.
In this scene, Diana Prince appears
seriously.
glamorous in tight trousers and a blouse.
Mm-hmm.
However, the moment she steps into the apartment, she is ambushed by the Skrill siblings. Despite Diana's efforts to fight back, the alien Sardar overpowers her with ease. The climax sees the Amazon warrior knocked unconscious by a tiny weapon, forcing Andros to rush to her rescue and revive her. But here is the catch. Although stuntwoman Jeannie Epper gave her all Wonder Woman, was actually prohibited from throwing punches at the time due to producer restrictions. Furthermore, in the original lore, Diana is an entity capable of lifting 100 tons stopping mountains, and even holding her own against Superman in parallel universes. Yet this series transformed her into a far more vulnerable figure.
Well, I mean...
Well, here's the
9.
problem with that argument.
Audacious rescue on horseback.
So, the problem with that argument is that he's using modern Wonder Woman logic. Back then, she was a little weaker. She has been significantly upscaled in terms of powers, but you're using like Silver Age Wonder Woman like logic for this. At the time, she was that weak. That was a problem. That's one of the reasons why some people say older Wonder Woman doesn't necessarily age well. But I'm like, what? Of course, she's done that nowadays.
Exactly. Well, but the thing about what she was doing though was she would outthink any people that were more powerful than her, and so it was like womanly wiles. It was like she would be more she would be sexier, and she would like seduce them a little bit, or she would act all innocent and like demure, and then she would like apply power at a certain time. It just is a way more well-rounded character. She doesn't have to be as strong as Superman to be equal to Superman,
No, it's like you can even say Batman is equal to Superman because of his tactical knowledge. So it's like, what are you doing here, guys?
Well, just say that her femininity is equal to Superman, and that I mean, how does that diminish her as a woman?
Yeah,
that's the misunderstanding I think that modern feminism has, is that that somehow to make a woman powerful, you have to basically turn them into a man.
Well, not only that, it's like in order to make a powerful female character, you have to constantly shit on the male character, or like because here's the thing: Wonder Woman, when you actually look at her feat, she is technically stronger than Superman. I'm just gonna tell you that. But it's like the way that you do it without crapping on Superman is you have it where like, because there are some things she can't overcome that he can. There's stuff that he can't overcome that she can. So it's like what they don't realize is giving weaknesses to female characters that they then overcome. That's why you have characters like Superman, Batman, and all these other characters have become so iconic, despite the fact that Superman can like punch reality per se, but he still has his own issues, if you will.
Well, Superboy Prime, I think that was.
Yeah. It's
but-
still
right.
same point. My point is, no matter how powerful you can, if you give them weaknesses, that doesn't take away from how powerful these characters are.
No. Of course, now they're making Superboy Prime into some kind of like, anti-hero who women are lusting after now. So, it's like, yeah, he destroyed entire universes and and caused like the wiping out of entire species because he was bored. But let's make him let's have simpage. Let's turn him into a.
I don't
boy
like
toy
that
now.
either. It's like, but it's like I get what you're doing to like redeem Superboy Prime, and he has to deal with like he's made mistakes, that he's killed people, he's trying to be a good hero. I get that, but it's like, yeah, why is Zatanna like lusting after? I'm like, what? She's like, oh, is that a real tattoo? I'm like, what are you doing, Williamson?
Seriously. Oh man. Anyway, back to the countdown here. All
into a far more vulnerable figure.
Okay.
9. Audacious rescue on horseback.
You're okay now, Skip. Relax. He'll take you back, won't you, boy? Don't be afraid.
The equestrian sequence in The Boy Who Knew Her Secret is a striking blend of cinematic beauty and logical inquiry. Many viewers wondered, why ride a horse when she possesses the speed of Mercury? There are two primary reasons. First, aesthetics. The image of an Amazon goddess atop a steed creates an epic, breathtaking frame. Second, passenger safety. Skip is a mere mortal who could not withstand the G-force of Diana running at supersonic speeds.
Exactly.
Thus, a horse was the most pragmatic vessel for a safe extraction. Notably, those high-speed gallops were largely performed by Kitty O'Neill, one of the greatest stunt women in history. Deaf and a world record holder, her fearless spirit is what fueled the raw bravery seen on screen.
Besides Wonder Woman riding a horse.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm not seeing the problem here.
I'm serious. I mean, come on now. She's an Amazon. They ride horses. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. Even in Greek mythology, they were known as like really good horsewomen. They could fire arrows from a horse. What?
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, here we go.
8. Diana battles the gorilla.
What have they done to you? Oh, stop. I can't breathe. We're friends.
The confrontation between Wonder Woman and the giant gorilla Gargantua remains one of the series' most humane subplots. Gargantua was not inherently vicious. He was captured and reprogrammed by Nazi agents to serve as a biological weapon against Wonder Woman. Instead of using brute force, Diana attempted to communicate through compassion. She asserted that on Paradise Island, Amazons coexist peacefully with all creatures. By the story's end, rather than seeing Gargantua caged in a zoo, Diana ensured his return to the wild. She maintained that no living being should be reduced to a tool of human conflict. 7. The transformation spin.
Thank you, young friends.
Remember this seaside moment? Diana stands in a black dress and boom, she spins into the Amazon warrior. The evolution continued in Season 2, where she transformed while wearing a pink floral dress. In the debut season, the script never called for a spin. Originally, Diana was meant to simply run behind an obstacle and emerge in costume. It was Linda Carter, drawing on her dance background, who suggested the rhythmic transformation. However, the reality was grueling. The constant spinning left Carter severely dizzy and nauseated. she eventually had to employ professional ballet techniques to remain upright as the sparkles faded. To mask the costume change, editors layered light flares and hand-drawn effects over the footage, creating the iconic Flash we know today.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was like one of the coolest things that made her so distinctive.
And they've since incorporated that into the comics as well.
Yeah, there you go.
There's no explanation as to how she changes, but just by spinning. But you know what? It's comic books. Who cares?
Yeah, Superman does it in the phone booth. What the heck?
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, fine.
Well, but I mean, the fact that she came up with the idea, I mean, Linda Carter again, being awesome. There you go. Full commitment to the role.
6. Diana throws the tiara as a weapon. The moment Diana removes her tiara and flings it like a boomerang to disarm enemies from a distance has become legendary. But did you know the tiara was a technical nightmare? In reality, that brilliant golden weapon was merely plated hard plastic. Linda Carter broke dozens of them during filming. Every time a throwing scene was shot, the props department had to keep a stockpile ready for immediate replacement. The greatest challenge, however, wasn't the throwing itself. To prevent the tiara from flying off Carter's head during her signature transformation spin, the technical crew struggled with various manual fastening methods just to keep it secure. 5. The Amazon Kingdom under threat.
I remember this.
You excel in the games. It pleases me.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
I hear you're doing well in your studies.
Thank you.
Your instructors like you.
Oh, well, I like them.
The scenes on Paradise Island featuring the ranks of Amazon warriors always evoke a sense of epic grandeur. Yet few suspect that behind this mythical beauty lies a high-tech defense system far ahead of its time. The Amazons possessed a fleet of sophisticated stealth aircraft capable of sonic scanning and precision long-range strikes. During World War II, when Axis forces trespassed into the Bermuda Triangle, the Amazon warriors launched lightning aerial raids, crushing any ambition to reach the mysterious island. This raises a compelling question. Does the true power of the Amazons lie in ancient magic or in technical intellect centuries ahead of humanity? Let me know in the comments below.
Who cares? Boobs.
Yeah, I know.
4. The battle between Diana and Robot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I remember the robot. Yeah.
You might remember this scene. Diana Prince is in her office when a small device resembling a miniature rover suddenly appears. She looks surprised and wonders who let it into her room. Later, Diana discusses the origin of this object with a colleague. They discover that a key component of it was specially ordered 2 days prior by someone named William Havitol. Although the device in the office is a fake, the mastermind's goal is to steal the missing IRAQ program. This program contains classified information that could cripple the nation's defense system. One final Easter egg. Did you spot Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet making a cameo in this episode? It was a subtle nod from the producers to dedicated sci-fi aficionados.
Okay.
3. Diana and the Pied Piper's lure. In this sequence, Diana tracks Hamlin Rule to his lair. Rule attempts to subdue Wonder Woman using flute melodies and hallucinogenic lights, believing his music can enslave anyone, even an Amazon. But the secret lies in how Wonder Woman shattered the ruse. Unlike mortals lured by the sound, Diana utilized absolute focus and mental fortitude honed on Paradise Island. She remained unshaken by the hypnotic melodies, leaving Hamlin Rule in complete shock. Interestingly, actor Martin Mull, who played Hamlin Rule, was a musician in real life. His finger placements on the flute were authentic. However, the electronic flute prop was actually a tangled mess of wires that the technical team had to meticulously hide beneath his costume. 2. Diana's use of the lasso of truth.
Here we go.
It can't all be wrong.
Yeah, let's check.
Sorry to disappoint you, fellas. Okay.
Whenever Diana hurls her shimmering golden lasso to compel an enemy to speak the truth, it is always a moment of profound power and justice. Did you think this lasso was made of neon lights? Not quite. To make the lariat glow, the crew wrapped electrical wires around the rope and connected them to a battery pack. However,
Really?
the insulation frequently wore down due to friction as Linda Carter performed her lasso maneuvers. As a result, during scenes involving the interrogation of criminals, both Linda Carter and the actors playing the villains often received literal shocks.
Oh,
This
jeez.
occurred so frequently that the production team had to keep several backup lassos on hand to replace them whenever the internal wiring short-circuited. In certain
Oh, man,
close-up
can you imagine
shots, that brilliant radiance was actually achieved by wrapping the rope in neon reflective tape combined with high-intensity spotlights positioned behind the lens.
Yeah,
So not only are they putting explosives on her wrist and hanging her from a helicopter, they're electroshocking her.
Electrocuting her. Okay.
What the hell?
What
Does
kind of
someone have
job
a
was this?
vendetta against like Linda Carter for some reason?
Oh man, I don't know, man. It's like after a while, I'd be like, I think we need to renegotiate this contract.
I know, right?
I'm hanging from helicopters.
You're putting bombs on my wrist and you're electrocuting me. What is going on here?
What the heck, man? Oh gosh. Anyway. All right, number one. See what number one is.
1. Diana heaving a car. It is impossible to forget the moment Diana Prince nonchalantly walks up and hoists the rear of a heavy sedan as if it were a mere plastic toy. Do you recall that look of pure bewilderment on everyone's faces? That police officer stood there completely frozen, witnessing a slender woman wielding such terrifying, raw, muscular strength. Beyond mere lifting, there are sequences where Diana stands firm against a charging vehicle. The front of the car crumples, smoke billows out, yet she remains as unshakable as a monument. Watching that, one can't help but exclaim, "Wow, that was absolutely intense." You surely remember the distinct twang, or the deep metallic resonance that echoed whenever Wonder Woman exerted her strength. It created a unique rhythm, signaling to every viewer in front of their TV, "It's over for the crook, she's taking action." Wonder Woman. 1975 is more than just a superhero series. It is a vibrant fragment of memory where epic beauty harmonizes with the most authentic practical efforts of the filmmaking crew.
Okay.
Don't miss the full...
Jeez.
All right.
I did not know all that stuff. Man.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm surprised Linda Carter hadn't filed a lawsuit at that point with all the crap they tried to put her through.
Well, back then back then they weren't all litigious, I
Mhm.
mean, think of the lawsuit that Shelley Duvall would have had against Stanley Kubrick for what he put her through in The Shining. I mean, golly, that alone. Yeah, back then they just like let it ride, I guess. But okay, so after that, Did Linda Carter kind of raise an estimation in your mind a little
Well,
bit?
Gal Gadot will always be the number one of my, because she's what got me into the character first off.
Right.
But it's
Yeah,
like,
you always remember your first, right?
yeah,
There you go.
exactly. But it's like with Linda, the stuff that they were able to do with that show is like
Right.
amazing. I mean, my favorite episode is the one where she meets a character that's clearly supposed to be Superman.
Right.
But and it's like she even says, you know, you look great in a blue and red super suit. I'm like, I see what you're doing there. But it's like I definitely really gained a little more appreciation for the Linda Carter show a little more after that.
I mean, dangling from the helicopter alone, it's like,
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh my god,
goddess, holy crap!
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, that's been our walk through Wonder Woman 75 through 79, the Linda Carter version, and my friend Jared here is the Wonder Woman expert extraordinaire. So check out his site. I think it's Comic JT. Is that the
His
website?
Twitter? Yeah. The YouTube channel is just General Comics League. I do live shows mostly about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, mostly. There you go. Maybe you have maybe you can EFAP this one and get some content out of it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
hell yeah.
Or use the same countdown or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, so Linda Carter, who is in her 70s now and still looking.
She doesn't
good.
look like she's in the 70s too. That's
She
the
does
thing.
not. She does not.
For all we know, she's Wonder Woman in real life. That's how she survived all that stuff.
Somebody sent me there was like a TikTok of her like at her 75th, and
Mhm.
I was like, is that woman looks maybe 50. 55,
Maybe
at the outside.
high 40s at the least, but I'm like,
At the least.
what?
So yeah, she might have some Amazon blood in her somewhere. That's a possibility, you know. You don't get baby blues like that, but you know, unless there's some goddess blood in you somewhere. Anyway, so all hail the Queen, Linda Carter, and all hail Wonder Woman as a character. When she's written well, she is the preeminent female character in all of comics.
Yep.
When she's written well.
In other
you
words,
know.
not by Tom King.
Not by Tom King. Definitely not by Tom King. As a matter of fact, we can just generally say any character written by
Any
Tom
character written by Tom King for the most part is going to be not like they're supposed to be. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, what did they base the latest Supergirl on? Tom King.
And they didn't even do the story from the comic. That's the funny part. It's still flawed.
They didn't even land that. So it is what it is. I believe that movie was written by AI. They just put that woman's name on it.
It might be, honestly.
I really honestly think so. Because she didn't have the ability or the experience to do 3 scripts like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be AI. That's no doubt in my mind. Anyway, all right, that's been me and Mr. Jarrett from Comics League. Check him out. He's on X, and he's also on YouTube. Way bigger channel than mine. He's kind of slumming it today. So I appreciate it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Right.
All you have to do is say Wonder Woman and I appear.
I know. It's like an easy guess. Just kind of dangle the right, bait, and there's Jared. There you go. anybody Jared on their stream? That's just,
Just say we're talking about Wonder Woman, and chances are I'll be there.
Yeah, drop a link and say Wonder Woman, and bam, he's on your show. Trust me, it's effortless.
I'll even spin.
Really just effortless. There you go. All right, thank y'all for coming. We will see you this Thursday night. Gonna do a FMC Arena. So, what's your next show, Mr. Jared?
Yeah, so in terms of Wonder Woman Wednesday, I'm going to do a video about comparing the George Perez Wonder Woman run to the Tom King run, because King identified the Perez run as like one of his inspirations. I'm going to point out all the different ways he contradicts / in my mind, shits on it.
Yeah. When he means inspiration, he just means what he watches.
He just says that for marketing, because everyone says the George Perez run, which, let's be clear, the George Perez run is awesome. It is the gold standard, but it's like with him, it's very clearly just for marketing reasons.
Yeah. He likes to subvert expectations, so I guess he means this is who I'm subverting. This is what it means. That's what it means. Anyway. All right, thank you all for coming. We will see you next week, and follow White Rabbit. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.